Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We live
From
We
the
at the airport.
718 Bananas. And y'all some hell of an apes. We outside, y'all. Look at us. We the cameraman, the baggage man, the drivers,
Facts.
the
We doing it all.
manufacturers, the packages. We doing it all, no freaky.
The shippers, the suppliers.
Oh man. And I just got an important text. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it. I'm actually on live stream now, but I'm gonna have to go through my accounts and find them and send them right before we start driving, inshallah.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit that like button.
You know, we upstairs, right? You wanna take the elevator?
Yeah, we gotta get across. So we could go. We gotta either go across over there and take the elevator, or go over here and take the elevator.
That's why we should have just went over here.
All right, let's go then.
Cause we all the way up, we all the way up top.
Donald J. Trump International Airport.
So once we get up to the car, then we could pray up there.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. Cause it's gonna take us an hour ski to get to the crib. Hour 15, hour 30. So you want an escalator, Aim?
Yeah, escalator, and then we gotta walk across anyway.
Yeah.
Because we're not taking the elevator on this side. That's to the terminal.
Yeah, so stream. Drop where you from in the chat, man. And if you've been enjoying these streams, let us know what you want us to do. We could go to New York next week and go to the MBXA. And then the week after, we could go to the Battle Ball Wars. What you think, Melly Mel?
Nah, straight that way. Yeah, I think it's whatever.
Oh, let's
the stream
let's
say.
bust the 1-2 Costa Zoo.
Gonna have to get the tripod out of that bag.
Yeah, because we don't want to go over there. We're gonna be outside. Because they got a mash shit out here in West Palm. We gonna be
Probably about 15 to 20 minutes away.
taking us off. Sorry, stream, yo. We gotta put that Salah in. We don't miss those. I don't care what's going on.
Leave it just like that. Leave it low.
Leave it low.
Which direction we facing?
I'm about to find out. Go up in this app. Yo, drop where you from in the stream, chat. Yo, drop where you from. Perfect. Look. This way. We this way, Skeety. So you need help setting up that tripod, my bite?
No, I don't.
Alright, we headed this.
Alright, going on.
It's quick.
Travel with all of this stuff.
What are you trying to do?
Nothing, that's just a lot. Trying to move with all this stuff.
Yeah, but that's why we different. Because
hurt my finger. Oh, freak.
What makes us different is we also moving with merch. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That just adds.
Yeah, like this is backwards.
Moving with commercial, bro. That whole thing right there. That's what be causing a lot of our luggage, man. That joint was overweight, but they let me rock out with my sock out. You know what I mean?
The Transportation Security Administration has
Give us a look.
several items that may be
الله أكبر الله أكبر
carried
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الحمد لله رب العالمين. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
سمع الله لمن حمده.
سمع الله لمن
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
Los conductores no autorizados pueden no tener licencia, seguro, cobrar tarifas excesivas y ser potencialmente peligrosos. Visite pdia.org/Brown para más información.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله Alright, okay.
Alright, chat. Yo, listen, stream. So, ask me anything y'all want in the chat. Any kind of advice on business, calisthenics, traveling, my experiences, anything you want to know. This is your shot. We only going to be on stream for about an hour 30, 2 hours max. As soon as we get home, we gonna probably check the scene. Then we gonna drop the stream. So this is your chance to basically ask me anything. Ask me anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out
Pause.
the chat phone. Whoa. Pull out the chat phone. Do you jumping the gun there, Slim? No, that's not it. I might could rock out with this phone. This phone might be better on the. So go ahead and drop where you from in the stream and go ahead and ask me anything.
Carrying firearms through a TSA screening checkpoint of an airport is prohibited by federal law.
All right, let's see what y'all got going on.
Individuals are reminded to check carry-on baggage for firearms before entering the screening checkpoint.
Rips in the building. What's up, Tech? Salute. California. In Desmond, Iowa. Right now. Appreciate you. You in Iowa. Pompano Beach, Florida. Oh, salute. We probably like an hour and a half from Pompano right now, or 2 hours. I don't know, maybe. Yo, salute. May God accept your good deeds. Ameen. Wa yak. Yes. Let us know what y'all wanna find out. We're gonna hop on this elevator, go up steps, go upstairs real quick. We're on the 4th floor. Pull out that that Starlink, throw him on the roof, and then we're gonna get shaky. Yo, free Mr. Watch Me Work. Bro, the follower and the prayer stands on the left. Who told him that?
What?
The follower in prayer stands on the left.
Astaghfirullah.
Nah, that's not true. Where you get that from, brother?
Yeah,
Did you ever come to France? I've been in France. We've been in France, right? Belgium and France is not the same thing.
No, that's not the same thing.
Oh no, yeah, we haven't been to France. I really don't have any plans on coming to France. I'm not gonna lie. No plans right now. Going to France and these places usually is for like a competition, but something might pop up. I don't know how far France is from the UK, but next time we're in the UK, next time we're in the UK, we're gonna go to France, inshallah, because last time I was with Jahidu, we was talking about going to the France with the Green Park. You know, the calisthenic bros out there. They've been going viral for a few years now. Yeah, we gonna bust that play. Ain't we over here?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't realize. I just was walking this way.
Yeah.
Focusing on the camera.
Walaikum salam zakatu. I got it mixed up. I think I need to get some sleep. No, you need to start praying. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, so it's on the right side. It's on the right side. Yo, so I don't even gotta ask this. How many Muslims is in the stream? How many Muslims is in the stream? Oh, I played myself. I didn't even. So ask me anything. Not far, one train from London, hour tops. All right, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna pull up because I remember Jahidu went out there and promoted the ripstick. Yeah. So I gotta go in the back and get the Starlinky. Hey! Give me two. One second. Yeah, so. Oh, and I gotta make room now to plug it in. Hey, there we go. We didn't even use it while we was in Chicago. We didn't need it. All right.
Plug it in the center. Drink, but you're gonna have to move your suitcase.
Yeah, I know. Plug she in.
All right, now put the wire between the seal and the door.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. You stand right there. Put the wire between the seal and the door. It doesn't matter which side. But matter of fact, put it in the front side, yeah.
What you mean?
Like no, not like that. Let me show you. In between, yeah, like that. No. Not there. Right in between. The seal. Like this piece. Look. Yeah.
Oh.
That's too much slack. So you're going to have to wrap it around first at the top of the Starlink. So turn the camera.
Yeah, I got it. All right, chat. All right, talk to me. May Allah bless you too. So where we at? You're in West Palm Beach, so you're about 45 minutes from Pompano. Okay. I had no idea you was in Pompano, bro. I seen you comment a couple times. America is burning. Alright, yeah, so we outside. Alright, headed to the Rips HQ. Yo, let me know, Tech, whenever you ready. Hit me up in the DM so I can shoot you my number. Allah bless you as well. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Yeah, so we gonna be out there just shortly, possibly. Once Jahidu finish the gym, we come in the UK, and then from the UK we might hit Netherlands to go see my man Econ, and then we'll come to France, inshallah. We're gonna make it a movie, and we're gonna live stream the whole entire thing. Oh, I moved it.
Move what?
Look, it's not in the.
Gotcha.
It's not in the door.
One second. And this gen is moving. I can't even fix it.
Yeah, my fault. I was on the move. I just grabbed my luggage and had all these bags, and we was live, so I couldn't. I just got to the car, settling in the whip now. Sorry about that. All right, so I could just wait until I get home to do it. Okay, let's get up out of here. Let's skedaddle.
Yo, if we get 100 likes by the time we get to the HQ, I got 100 push-ups for y'all.
Right door is ajar. There we go.
We get 100 likes by the time we get to the spot. I got 100 push-ups for y'all.
Rear right door is ajar. You touch that door out there. Yeah.
100 likes by the time we get to the spot. I got 100 push-ups for y'all.
Glad you fellas made it back safe. Now that's a fact. Last night was a movie. Big up the cameraman. Y'all was working and eating. Now that's a fact, Ski. Now this is hard work. I really
just passed the exit.
I really wanna go live like every day. But obviously that's gonna take some time and some commitment. honestly, just to show y'all the day-to-day play. So y'all can know we outside, like putting in heavy pain. I'm talking about down to cutting the ripsticks. If y'all could have seen the amount of work that was put in before we left, it's insane. And the amount of work that's going to be put in the next week, it's going to be crazy. If we could live stream that whole thing, it would be enjoyable for you guys, I'm telling you. That way, you know, people could really understand why people that's quote unquote successful or rich are real, you know, focus on their money and and taxes and getting lower tax, because it's hard work. You know, like even Jeff Bezos being one of the richest men in the world, it's like, yeah, he's overly rich, and I think some of them just a little weird, yeah. But to start from selling, you know, books to now selling everything that exists on the planet at the level that he's selling it, constant struggle, staying up late, how he got all of the shipping deals, how he, you know what I mean, 2-day shipping. And just recently, I remember when Amazon was taking longer than 2 days. What was that about? That was a struggle. You know what I mean? And eventually getting your own trucks. Yeah. It's concrete, serious. Yeah, just going live every day. Like, you know what I mean? Not worrying about the chat being super lit or the stream being super fun. Just streaming. Every day. Back like a spine.
Yeah, we good.
All right,
No,
what
you doing?
Huh?
Where you going? You gotta hit the machine.
No, I think she.
No.
How you doing? Thank you. Oh, Algeria in the building. You brothers from Saudi Arabia? No, we from New York. Glad you fellas made home safe. Last night was a movie. We got somebody from Facebook. What up? What up today? Salute, Nasir Porter. Streaming can be addictive. Aki sometimes only ain't got none to do. At least y'all shown. Thank you. Improving progress. That's a fact. Oh, we got Eximo in the building. Salute. One of our moderators. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We got somebody from Azerbaijan. You know, at one time I was, yeah, Azerbaijan is, I'm very familiar.
Right.
Very familiar, Azerbaijan. Alright, ask me any question dealing with fitness, business, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, I got you. I'm surprised Carson didn't say stop at the Jamaican spot, because I really want to get home.
I didn't realize it was that late already.
I want to get home. I got to go to the 95, right? 95 to West Palm, North. Huh?
Yeah. It looked like we
Lagging?
No, it looked like we had lost that other stream.
Oh, on Twitch? What about King?
I don't know. No, YouTube.
How are you, my brother? Now we good. Yep, stay tuned, Eximo. Stay ripped, 6-pack, big bag, big facts. Alright, so Gossam is dealing with the stream. We probably got a drop stream, which is cool. We ain't tripping. We did our longest stream yesterday, which was almost 10 hours. So I'm super excited about that. And there's so much more, bro. We gonna be doing 10, 12-hour streams regularly. When we go on these events, the summer is gonna be. Wait till we have the HQ joint. Setting up some dates. What was our favorite part and least favorite part of the trip? Always my least favorite part is this. Packing, right? And actually having to go to the airport. That's always my least favorite part of the trip. But for the most part, everything was solid, no freaky. Yeah, it was a hell of a trip. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm sad that we didn't stay on the beach. Exit 70 or 69?
No, get to your left. Left lane.
That was one of the
You want
sad.
to stop and get the food or no?
Nah.
Alright. Because I'm about to say that's before the exit that you gotta get to.
Yeah, so you're gonna stay on the chat. Awesome.
I'm trying to make sure we still on the.
We still live. Stay on the chat.
Ow. Just cut myself. Alright. I don't even have the right phone.
That you ain't gonna be able to see on that damn small phone.
Nah, that phone is better because the other one keep refreshing. Unless I open the joint up, no freaky, the regular joint, but then I can't see everything. So that's why you be seeing me walk around with the stream on 2 different phones. But yeah. Alright, we are good now.
Yeah, so I mean the best part of our trip, in my opinion, was when we stopped at the beach. That was the best part of the trip. And obviously the worst part was packing, bro. Anytime you pack in the airport, that'd be the worst part for me. But within being in Chicago, I don't think it was any really, really dull moments besides that damn music at the expo. That joint was obviously was throwing everybody off. I haven't seen if we got demonetized yet, but I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a bad play. That the music was.
That was the worst part, really.
It was very chaotic. It was unbelievable. It was disgusting. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Yeah. So.
Where do you currently reside? We live in Florida.
Yeah, Okeechobee, man. Come see us. Pull up to the HQ. It probably rained 2 or 3 times already since we left. The grass probably grew up to the kneecap. You know, but you gotta love it. You know what I mean? Mango trees, sugar cane, all different type of, you know what I mean? Exotic fruits, you know what I mean? That you can actually grow out here. They actually got like a exotic fruit farm. I believe in Miami, you could just go buy the fruits, pick them, all kind of wild stuff you never seen too. Yeah, Florida's like a Grenada or a Jamaica. You know what I mean? We might go to Miami this weekend. Hit the ride out, no freaky. Because I'm itching I'm itching the Willie. We got our new Willie bars. Obviously, y'all gonna have to lock in, cause we gonna drop all the joints probably once we go live and go straight over to Kick.
Yeah, that Miami situation is a situation.
Yeah, you want to hit Miami Sunday?
Honestly, not really.
Oh, you don't. Oh yeah, cause you're gonna have the BBL. His bike, he can't even.
No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
What
it's
it
just
is.
the fact that
You can't even willy that
no,
joint.
we ain't even get home yet, and he talking about going somewhere else. We already gotta go somewhere else. I want to just.
Nah, you want to relax.
No, I want to have a balance between being able to relax and get the stuff that I need to get done. That's what. So first and foremost, I want to just get the stuff done that I need to get done, and then afterwards, then I could just start thinking about going somewhere else. So I'll let me in a couple days.
In those couple days,
And my answer might change.
Let's see how much you get done.
So that's really all it is. I'm just.
Let's see how much you get done in those couple of days.
So we good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to get back home. How many of y'all feel like that? You go on a trip and then can't wait to hit the crib. I can't wait to get back home. There's no place like home. You heard Dorothy on that yellow brick road. There's no place like home, son. And what's crazy is, bro, I feel more home in Florida than in New York.
Yeah, it's not home.
But I think even when I used to come to Florida though, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go back to NYC.
Yeah, I'm good on NYC. I don't feel like I'm home there at all. Ain't nothing else there for me.
Yeah, we've been.
You
What they talking about in the stream? Ask me anything, chat.
no place like home. Big facts. Is Ripstick is Ripstick available outside of the United States?
Not no more.
Yeah,
You got some brothers in France, in Luxembourg. They have Ripsticks for sale. They have a website. But no, nothing outside of the U.S. right now. We gotta get a third party logistics agency that's going to ship for us and do overseas. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like having the control with the manufacturing, but we're gonna have to start using China. We used them once to test their quality. They only have they have two issues. Their ripsticks are 2 ounces heavier, which is gonna cost us more in shipping, and their stickers. It's like they stickers have this shiny over piece on the sticker, and after a certain amount of use, it starts to peel super fast. And then when you peel it off, the sticker becomes dull, but it still looks decent. But with my stickers, I go through Sticker Mule, and they airtight. Sweat, rain, sleet, hell, that sticker's on there. When it's on there, it's on there, and it ain't peeling.
which is exactly what we need. It's a workout equipment. So we need that joint to...
When am I coming back to NYC? We was planning on shooting over there this weekend, but we got jammed up. Why they could sit down to look at it? Is New York the best place for calisthenics in the world? I wouldn't say the best place for calisthenics. I would say it's definitely the Mecca. Yeah, there's a lot of brothers in Chicago. There's a lot of brothers in Chicago. Yeah, I got some TikTok packages, so as soon as I get home, you know, I'm gonna unbox those, look and see what those is about, and then I'm gotta do my reviews, my TikTok videos for those. Who impressed me the most in Chicago? I'm not gonna lie, I like Philly energy. He tough. But my man Northside Thugger, like being from over there, Chicago, I watched them dudes. I mean, come from not really working out to getting super strong. Northside Thugger pushes got strong. He also what is that called? He also got some nice pulls now. They said, how did me and Mel meet? You gonna tell them that story, Carson?
I think it was actually basically just the internet / calisthenics. It's just met up at a link up, and yeah, we had previously discussed, you know, we had previously had a conversation through the DMs, and then fast forward to, you know, I guess closer to the time we first met, I was supposed to try to link up a couple times with him, but I had just a lot of personal stuff going on, and it just ain't work out. And you know, then eventually one day, you know, just so happens I wasn't gonna go that day either, but I ended up going through the spot and ended up meeting, and everything was cool, good energy, whatever. And I left about that joint, and you know, that was cool. I was gonna attempt to possibly link up again, because he was gonna be in Yankee Stadium, but I ended up not even doing that either. So it kind of just happened. It's crazy because it kind of just happened as, like, I feel like almost like a one-off, at least initially. But I think what happened is he reached out to me that same day, the same night, and that we had met up in person for the first time. And then, you know, yeah, he was like,
that's when I was concerned about the calisthenic community.
And I was like, I don't really know about all of that.
I was recruiting.
Fast forward to, we linked up a couple more times. Like I said, the next couple times we were supposed to link up, it didn't happen. So, you know, at first, I still wasn't really linking up with him like that. But eventually, fast forward, and you know, we started linking up more, and then we went on that trip.
Nah, that's not how it went. You need to start linking up more and then going on a trip.
That's how it happened. We linked up a couple times after that, because I had that whole conversation, and I asked you if you were trying to be a cult leader. That was the next time. We had already met up before that, and I asked you.
We met up at the park in the Bronx.
Okay, so I never asked you if you was a cult leader.
We're not talking about. I don't remember asking me if I was no damn cult leader. I don't remember that. Remember we met.
I didn't say those exact words, but I was basically saying that.
I remember we met up in the Bronx.
Because I was talking to Gus. I'm like, what's up with this dude, son?
We had a talk, and then I was like, all right, I like this young guy's energy. I hit you up. Yo, I want you to be on the team. You're like,
And then we never made up again?
And then we linked up. You said a couple times. We went to St. Mary's Park. Right from St. Mary's.
That was one of the times?
That was only one time after that. We went to St. Mary's Park. You said, yeah, what you want from me? I said, yo, I want you to be on the team. You agreed. You said, yo, what you want? I'm like, nothing. Then the Rip Trip was next. I hit you up. I
So
said,
that
yo,
means I must not have seen you probably at least for like a month or so.
not
or two.
even, no. The Rip Trip, all of that was popping. It was summertime.
It was a couple weeks because you know what? At first, my answer was no, but I didn't want to tell you no. Because you was, you know what I mean? You was trying to get me to go. So I'm like, I appreciate the offer. So I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm going to tell you, I'll let you know.
I didn't tell you that in person.
No, you told me on the phone.
Yes.
But I'm saying I didn't tell you no. I told you, I'll see. But really, my answer was no. But I'm like, and I had happened to mention it to Gus. And he was like, you know, and it was like a couple weeks. And I was like,
And
so
then
you was like, yo, let me know, by... You know, by like a week or so or two
you was
before or
asking me,
something.
how much money should I bring? And
Nah, because I'm like, all right, well, when I finally decided, you know what, I think I might go.
Oh, yeah,
I asked you, how much, I'm like, yo, what's the cost?
No
right?
cost.
Because also, you know, my grandmoms and all. So I'm like, I'm not really gonna go.
Yeah.
And then
when I told you, yo, bro, it's a Rip Trip. Rip
I'm
Right
like,
LLC
what did
is
that?
paying for
What
it.
that got to do? What
Nah,
they got to do?
You good? Just pull up. This nigga.
Watch him start lying.
This
Watch him
nigga
start
thought
lying.
it was a Diddy party going on.
Yeah, see? Nah. You okay? Matter of fact, he not lying.
This
That's
nigga
low
was
key.
like, yo, Gus, this nigga trying to fly me out.
I'm like, yeah, we not doing that. We not doing that. I got my own money. I got my own. I'm like, I don't need to go nowhere with dude and have him paying for me. I'm like, and we going where? We going how far?
So it was all the bros. We went to Rochester. Yo, but you ain't lying, Sniper. The Philly dude was throwing you off, huh? I seen you was going at Philly boy heavy. Yo, Sniper was not playing with what's his name?
Yeah, Brown.
My man go by his last name. Yo, bro.
That sounds like a prison joint.
Yeah, Brown. 068-357. Get on the gate. Yeah, I did exercises when I was in prison, indubitably. A lot of burpees, especially the last one. I appreciate Sean G for introducing me to NYC Calisthenics. Yeah, he from Jersey. During lockdown. Yeah. During COVID, bro, I was going crazy. I mean, me and Good Money was outside. During COVID, I was going, got my 70 push-ups in today already. Salute, bro. Oh, we got somebody from Kick. Spit some bars. How do inmates get swole and they supposed to eat low quality foods? Because, bro, your body don't need much. So your body's a machine. You know what I'm saying? It adapts. It just needs it don't need necessarily the quote unquote proper nutrients. It just needs enough. Just needs some fuel. Because you could, and depending on your body type too and your genetics, a dude could be getting cut up and shredded and just eating all McDonald's and be swole. Working out.
He may not feel the best though.
Yeah.
That eating McDonald's every day, all day.
Yeah, I'm not
but
saying
as far
that,
as the look, definitely could get that look.
Yeah, you could get the look. But in the can, bro, we eating Jack Mac, tuna fish. That's decent. Clams and oysters. You got your noodles. Them noodles is poison. I got a box of them on the fridge. What do they call again? What kind of noodles? Ramen. Bro, we heavy on the ramen with the beef sticks in the ramen, no freaky, and crushed up chips. What percentage of my body is fat? I'm not sure, Eximo. I never really did the body fat stuff. Philly dude need a customized massive men ripstick.
Pause.
Yeah, that's a fact. Salute. And he was talking crazy to Mel. Like Mel won't fix him a tall glass. Yo, bro, Sniper, you been around. I don't know if you heard me say that or that's just your lingo because you old school like me. Bro, Mel will definitely bake him a cake, son. If it's muscle ups involved. But I'm not gonna lie, I worked out with the massive men. and
Don't you mean massive man?
Yeah, the massive man.
Pause.
I worked out with the bot. And listen, his push power is pretty good. I mean, obviously he wasn't pushing up all the way, but his push-ups was, I think, a little better than his squats when we did the push-up squat stuff and thing. But you can kind of tell he has decent cardio.
Yeah, but that was a calm.
Yeah, that was a calm joint. But I'm telling you,
we don't even know for sure if you did the 25. That's a calm play. That was not like damn, he was really. That was doing 20s. If that was doing 20s, I'd have been like, oh, that damn,
yeah,
you put in pain.
If we was doing
10s,
the only reason I couldn't do 20s is because the 20 consistently on the squat with my knee was already. I was trying to go as fast as I can on the squats and the push, so I don't have to give him enough rest to kind of like test his temperature. But he was working. You could kind of tell he got some energy. Tuna salmon for
he not messing with no pull-ups.
Nah. If we did a baddie battle,
if you want to do jumping jacks, maybe him is a jumping jack machine. He might get 1,000 clip on a joint.
No, I never worked with Hannibal. I had hit Hannibal up, and he was talking about charging me, and I asked him, "What's your prices? I could get you to link up. We do something." And he kept saying, he didn't even never give me a price. He was like, in the motherland, they have halal ramen noodles. Nice. They are good. Yeah, but Hannibal, unfortunately what happened to Hannibal for King, salute to him, one of the OGs, the legends, somebody I definitely looked up to coming up in the game in calisthenics. Hannibal he got kind of like, they used Hannibal a lot. Like, his physique, they brought him overseas, then they had the white Hannibal, then they stopped, even like Hannibal became like, nah, because he was like one of the first people out here doing crazy exercises like that. Bro, the dude is a legend, and people just like used him up. He didn't get the proper money that he was supposed to get. He was getting millions of views at the time when those views they counted for something. Ed Barstars, most of his views was on somebody else's platform. He gave people control of his Facebook. They done kicked him out his own account, jerked him out of bread. It's so much. So
I think his Instagram got hacked.
Yeah, his Instagram got hacked at one time. So it's like, by the time I hit Hannibal up, he already got screwed over so many times. He just was like, he was skeptical. I mean, I still got his number. I call him, he'll pick up, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think if he would have worked with me, he would have been back like a spine. But Hannibal gotta be consistent, and he don't really know how to work the socials like that. So that kind of like hurt him. What made me embrace the true religion, it takes a while for me to tell the story. So you gotta definitely go look up my what made me accept Islam. But I was going to the masjid, didn't know about Islam just for cigarettes, and the imam at the time was using cigarettes to lull me into accepting Islam. Basically peer pressured me. And when I accepted Islam, I wasn't sincere. And later on, I started to learn about the religion, and I was like, wow, this is it. And I became, like, I would say then I became like Muslim, like, oh no, this is the true religion. But I never retook my shahada after that. I just, started praying, fasting,
doing all the things he's supposed to do.
Yeah, bet. Hannibal got a lot of short end of the deal. Now that's a fact. Hannibal got cooked. At this point, it's over for Hannibal. He pop out with you and Mel so y'all can help him out. I tried with Hannibal.
Nah, listen. This is humbly speaking, but right now, if Hannibal come through, we could get Hannibal lit. We could get him some motion.
Yo, bro, we been
motion. If Hannibal really wanted to be lit and he popped out, yo, we could get him lit. It wouldn't even be, yo, we could get Hannibal dumb lit.
Indubitably.
Dumb lit. But, you know, at this point, you know, maybe he don't really even, you know, care about that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he care about money. You know, he got a lot of child support.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he still gets it in. Hannibal still look good. He freaky. At one time, you could kind of see he lost his weight. I think he had something going on with his health, but still now, still super shredded. Still can do all of the old moves he used to be able to do. Yeah, still look good, man. Calisthenics, you know, alhamdulillah. I wonder if Hannibal would pick up, man. Let me see if he still got the same number. I'm calling Hannibal right now, y'all. See if he pick up. Yo, what's good? Yo, hey, listen, chat. Look at the legend in the flesh, y'all. Hey, yo, Hannibal. We did a live stream for 10 hours yesterday. So I got my guys on live stream now, and everybody asking about you. They're like, yo, why you ain't never do nothing with Hannibal? I said, yo, we tried, but you know, Hannibal was shaking and moving. He never gave us a price. We was trying to link up with OG, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if you in town. You back in New York? Okay, official. All right, so when I come out there, I'm going to hit your line. Hannibal in Texas right now, guys. So when we make our tour and hit Texas, we going to get you right, man. Good to see you, OG.
Same here, man. Let your chat know. Listen, everything happens at the time it's supposed to happen. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
Y'all heard him, right? Everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
That's a fact.
Nah, appreciate you, Hannibal. Appreciate you, OG. Yeah, so as soon as I'm down there, I'm happy you got the same number. I say, yo, I'm going to call him. I mean, see if he pick up. Nah, that's official. Yeah, we gonna get you right, bro.
I'm here, man. I'm ready for you, man.
All right, be safe, Brody.
All right, you too, bro.
One. Yo, Chad, I'm telling you. Listen, if you an official OG, I got your number. The only person number that I do not have is Zeph. Bro, there's no other real. I got Giant's number. I got Beast's number. I got D300 number. I got Doc's number. Like, if you name a calisthenic legend from NYC, I more than likely interviewed them already. JR, Juice. Bro, I think the whole entire Beast Mode, like between like 4 or 3 of them. Because in my opinion, JR, Juice, and Beast, bro, they legends. Yo, so y'all asked for that. So when I go to Houston, because Hannibal out there in Texas, I'ma lock in with him. Can Mel read the chat before I don't know if he's doing his job or he's doing thumbnails.
You know, this joint is a lot of work behind the scenes.
We on Twitch. Hannibal gonna lock in. Y'all just seen we got off the phone with Hannibal. Yo, Sniper, you went over to Twitch? Oh no, he on YouTube. All right, salute.
Okay. He was on live 1 year ago, still working out. Money. That's fire. Big dog. Gotta eat. Hannibal need to lock in with y'all.
Nah, we got you.
Fire. That was lit. Nice to see him.
Matrix, OG. If y'all don't know, y'all wouldn't really know Matrix like that. I'm not gonna lie, because Matrix is definitely a legend. He done some legendary things for the calisthenic game, but he's not, for whatever reason, he's not as known. I'm back. Who's back?
Yeah. Shout out to Hannibal.
Nah, that's official. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. You know who I want to link up with? A JR. Those type of workouts used to be intense, bro. He's like, between him and D300 is, yo, Sniper. Everything count, my dude. Shout out to Sniper.
W donation.
W's in the chat. Let's see if D300 pick up. Calling legends. To see if they gonna pick up. D300 been ducking me, y'all. He been ducking me.
See what's up, D300.
If I call Beast right now on FaceTime, Beast picking up, bro. If I call JR, yeah, nah, D300 is on another stratosphere with that training. I'm telling you, he put me through some pain. All right, D300 ain't picking up, but my mom's is calling. Yo, Mama Love, what up?
I'm here.
Oh, you at the T-Mobile?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm driving. What they saying?
Yeah, what do I need to do? She's moving her number from AT&T?
Yeah, she moving her number from AT&T.
You have the account number and the transfer pin?
I don't have a transfer pin, but I have the account number.
Yeah, we need the transfer pin as well. The transfer pin.
All right, so would I be because I'm driving, so I won't be able to get the transfer pin right now.
Right now, it has a temporary number on it, right?
No, what you said was that? No, the phone is not on at all.
Alright, so is her name authorized on the account?
Yeah, her name is on the her name is on the account.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate it with the temporary number you have for that line, and then you can call customer care.
We'll pull over right and handle that.
Correct. Yeah, I'm going to number one there. So, Mr. Macho, I will come back to number.
Nah, tell her she ain't got to do that.
Yeah, 1 second, Mom. Nah, you're gonna have the same number.
So right now, your number's supposed to stay on your phone. I'm going to activate because got this one.
Yeah, just.
Nah, this looking nasty.
Listen here. And so I got them right. Okay. Yeah, because
Nah, I'm gonna try to get the transfer pin now because that's gonna be too much work. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go into the account.
All right, chat. He about to handle that. That don't make no sense. I don't need him to have Mama Love going back to the spot. But yeah, see if you think you could text it to her? So yeah, I'm about to say so you don't gotta say it out loud. Yeah. All right, chat. So listen, if we get 100 likes by the time we get to the spot, we doing 100 push-ups. 100 likes. By the time we get to the spot, we do 100 push-ups. If y'all really wild out and give us 200 likes by the time we get to the spot, I give y'all 100 pull-ups. Also, with the push-ups, that should take me about I don't know. That should take me like 15 minutes, maybe. 15 minutes. I'm cooked, so I ain't been working out. So that definitely is gonna cook. D300 gonna rip the muscles off your bone. Yo, Mel, who muscles he ripping off? Who muscles he ripping off? 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, 10 minutes. Okay, less than 15, but I don't think 10 minutes though. Yeah, just keep it in the buck. I don't think less than 10 minutes. Yeah, because I probably could still get like a 25 pull-ups after I do my 100. So I still have 75 left. I probably do like a 25 and maybe like a 10. Be at 35 pull-ups. That's probably like in the first minute. Yeah, it's probably like the first minute. So, I think maybe a little over 10 minutes. For sure, like 12 minutes, maybe 13. 100 push-ups into 100 pull-ups. Yeah, I don't think that'll be too crazy. It's a nice little set. A nice set. Yeah. 100 likes and we'll get it done. Y'all see me push. Y'all see me push. Anybody know in the chat where y'all from? Let me know where y'all from. Like what city, what state, what country. Let me know where y'all from. And then also we'll just know if that's also a place that we could possibly pop out to in the near future. Because that also would be good to be able to pop in and lock out. I said pop in and lock out. Pop out and lock in with a few people in a few different places that we never been to before. So y'all gotta let us know what is the play. Where y'all from? It takes maybe 15 to 17 minutes. Nah, 17 is too much time for me personally. But I'm not saying it's a bad time. Because honestly, even still, if you know, even if you do 20 minutes, that's still a great time. That's definitely, I would say, above average. But the 100 push-ups itself shouldn't take you 10 minutes though. That's my only, you know what I mean? My only argument. So if the push-ups takes 5 minutes, which is still like, I wouldn't say that's great time, but it's decent time for the like I'm not gonna say a beginner, but somebody who's like intermediate, right? Intermediate-ish, maybe not even really, but 20 push-ups per minute is 5 minutes, right? For your 100 push-ups. So it shouldn't necessarily take somebody more than 5 minutes to do their 100 push-ups. You know, now when we start talking about like the pull-ups, 10 per minute, right? So 10 for 10 is 10 minutes. So we're talking about 15 minutes. Now the thing is that, you know, you should be finishing your push-ups probably a little like quicker, you know what I mean? So I think maybe, you know, even if it was 4 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on your level, you know what I mean? That's the level, you know what I mean? It's the level you'll be at. Depends on the level. So it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes-ish. 15. Yeah, 15 minutes, bro. I think 15 minutes. What y'all think? Ayo Mel, you from the Haiti neighborhood in Brooklyn? Nah, I'm not. But shout out to all the Haitians though. Yo, I love a good Haitian patty. Man, yo, Haitian patties is underrated. Obviously, a lot of people know about the Jamaican, you know what I mean? Jamaican patties, Jamaican beef patty or whatever. But yo, them Haitian patties, man, yo, listen. I used to have a teacher, and he was Haitian, and he used to put me on with the Haitian patties way back. When I say way back, I'm talking about like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago or something like that.
929.
You saying that joint right on joint.
Hold on. I gotta text it because I'm on live right now. I just texted.
Yeah, so that's definitely an underrated food item. Haitian patty. Haitian patty is definitely underrated. Nah, I'm definitely not Haitian. Where is Islam? Nah, he's back here now, but he was handling some business, or whatever it is on the phone, trying to help his mom out. So yeah, but I think he done now, but.
Yo, chat, I'm back like a spine. You know how I be, Mama Love in her 70s. Gotta get she needed that iPhone 17. Long story short, I had to get her up to date because her phone was like this. Freezing.
Pain.
Bro, we could have got, listen, Akeem Supreme, we was trying to get him on this tour.
Say, Mel, what's your ethnicity?
Oh, he's just an American.
Yep, that's it.
Good old Yankee. A Yankee boy, that.
Facts. Save trip, you meant to say safe trip or you meant save trip?
Nah, we lit ski now. We headed back home. We got like 40 something minutes till we hit the town. Okeechobee. When we get by the cows and all that, cause y'all get to see Mel gonna show y'all something, you know what I mean? Show y'all why we love our town. Oh yeah, we had a bad spill on our seats and I haven't been able to clean it yet. That's why we got sheets on the seats.
Yeah. I found you. My shoulders and upper back are I don't know what that word is.
Yo.
So I think your product will help.
Yo, stream. Let me know below who got a ripstick. Let me know. Since y'all talking about shoulder issues. And it doesn't just help the shoulders, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of a kind, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Marvin Gatlin, bro. Like the ripstick was an invention from Jannah. In a sense, meaning like, you know what I mean? I'm 6'4". You think the jumbo is better fit for me? It doesn't really matter. I ain't gonna lie, the jumbo stick is a lot more difficult because the jumbo stick is still has the same size bands. So because the jumbo sticks are a lot bigger, it just makes the resistance even more intense. It's not weird, but I can't really explain why. But it's like if you got two small sticks on the ripstick and you put a rubber band over it, you'll be able to pull it to a certain extent. But if the sticks are bigger and you put that same rubber band over it, it's harder now to pull to that same extent because how can I explain it, Qasim? Why the ripsticks the jumbo sticks are a lot more difficult. Indian town, y'all. For lease build to suit, look at all of this land. But yeah,
man, you always obey the man.
I love the jumbo sticks. They tough. And they actually cheaper than the ripsticks right now. But the only difference is if you're trying to buy 2 or 3, you're gonna buy them full price. But if you buy 2 or 3 of the ripsticks, you're gonna get a discount.
Said safe travels. I'm about to buy one. You gotta buy it. A ripstick, never that. Gotta have at least 2. Facts. Like a thick barbell for lifting. Facts. That's exactly what it's kind of like.
What they saying, mommy? Okay, so what's the problem? No, but I don't gotta add your name to transfer your PIN.
Always some drama. Always some drama.
I gotta add your name to what? To the T-Mobile?
Trying to get the phone playing right. Because I ain't gonna lie to you.
I gotta
AT&T
call customer care.
Cooking us.
I mean,
AT&T was cooking us.
yeah, I won't be able to do that now. I'm still driving.
No service over here. So AT&T just wilding out cooking it. Damn. My man hit the brake mad hard.
Yeah, because I didn't add Mel to the account and they got him on there.
Yeah, that's what I want because I'm on this account with AT&T. I'm on there. My name is the addict, so.
Yeah, you're the light. If you got to, just pull over again.
Yeah, but I'm on the account.
So is he saying I could do it through the app or what is he saying?
Him say I can't do it through the app or call customer care.
Let me. I got the app on my phone. Let me pull over. No, you're not because that's all you was doing was complaining.
No, I wasn't. You moved to then if you
Always something, yo. T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon are
I could have
all
moved
horrible
you with
to
the
deal
same
with
phone. You could have
right
kept
now.
the 12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, facts. They all are difficult right now. The only matter of fact,
Yeah, I could have moved you with the 12.
I do think in order of
But you already got the phone, Mom. It don't make sense now.
going from
Alright.
T-Mobile, then what's the next one? Verizon, then AT&T. That's the order for me.
Let me see.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers, may Allah bless.
Yeah, we just got
alhamdulillah.
back here.
Wait, what am I reading? Hold on, this thing went away just now.
Give me a second.
Abdul Wahid. Shout out to the Ummah, Rip Right, Big Back, Big Facts.
I should have just turned that phone.
Yeah, that joint. I don't know. I was about to start reading something else. My phone went cut up. But yeah, I got y'all on. I'm watching y'all double time because I gotta make sure that the you know what I mean? The chat is good, the stream is good,
So how do I
the quality is gonna be good.
That's what
Especially since my man parked under a tree. All these kind of things matter. So otherwise, you might have a bad stream with the bad connection and all of that. But
yeah, 1 second.
every time you turn around, it's a big problem, a big fitna to try to do some of the most simple things in life. I don't know what y'all doing, but get them likes up, chat. Get them likes up so we could, if y'all want to see, get them reps up. If not, it's cool though. We chilling. We're just getting back from traveling. We ain't even really get back yet, but we'll be just getting back. So it would be, you know what I mean? It'd be a calm situation. But yeah, we're just trying to hurry up and get back and get this stuff done so I could go, you know what I mean? Chill out. It's crazy. It's already 4:30 over here. 4:30. So every day is our Monday. Today is Monday, but every day is our Monday. I almost was about to mess that up, but I remembered that we was traveling back home on Monday. That's how I kind of remember. But I don't be knowing what day it is. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every day be Monday, and this is bad. But yo, sometime I realize the day of, the morning of, I'm like, damn, it's Jumu'ah. SubhanAllah, I didn't even realize it was Friday already. I thought it was Wednesday, or you know what I mean. So yeah, it be kind of tough, especially the weekdays. I kind of be getting them joints mixed up. The weekends, I be a little bit more aware of. Sometimes only, like, usually just Sundays. You know what I mean? Sundays and Mondays be the days that I kind of be a little bit more aware of. But all the other days, I don't really be knowing. Yeah. Because I know Monday, meaning, you know what I mean, the weekend just passed. Gotta, you know what I mean, get certain packages, orders out, and things like that. And then I know that the post office is closed on Sunday. And I know UPS is, the hours is a little altered. You know what I mean? Because it's Sunday. So that's why I be like, all right, I know what day, you know what I mean? But I still be having to remember that sometimes, like, oh, damn, it be feeling like a different day. But, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. But how's everybody's day going? Is everybody's day going all right? I hope so. Hope everybody enjoying their day. Hope everybody had a good sleep last night. Shout out to my man Ty. Hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great. Shout out to the rip. Ty Skeezy, TY Calisthenics. Yeah. So, but yo, we gonna might be popping out to NYC. Might be popping out to Philly soon. But we should be planning on, going to Invest Fest. We're also gonna be in Chicago again. So we got a few different spots and a few different places. Also, you know what I mean? Trying to make it out to LA again. So it's multiple places. We're gonna be all over, you know what I mean? I don't know the next time we're gonna go to Texas, but eventually we'll be back in Texas. So there'll be that as well. But yeah, we gonna be busting the move, chat. We're gonna be busting the move. What's the spots? I think I seen Germany. I didn't say Germany. I'm bugging. Algeria. I seen Algeria in the chat earlier. I seen Florida in the chat earlier. I think somebody said New York. So what's the word? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? What's the word? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Y'all from the States? Y'all from overseas? They have bad business model with no support. Complicated product, no support. Mel, take the wheel to is handle biz. Yeah, I could do that, but the thing about it is then he still got to sit down with the camera. So we parked up right now. We're not moving right now. So if that wasn't the case, if we wasn't on stream or whatever it is, I would have just took the wheel, drove home, and that would have been that. He could have sat in the car and handled business, but because of that, he ended up stepping outside of the car to actually even talk, because he obviously handling a lot of personal business. You know what I mean? Dealing with that, and you know what I mean? So account numbers and phone numbers and all of that. So that's why, I told him he'll just pull over. Because I think he was probably going to, his mom is in the store and, trying to get a, set up. He just bought her a new phone and stuff. And, obviously, they need this information. They need that. She don't know, you know what I mean? What's going on, So it's just a lot. So we just got off the plane, you know what I mean? We driving and stuff, we streaming. So it was just, like a bad time, but she's in the store now. So I ain't want him to, well, I don't want her to have to go back to the store at a different time and all that. So that's why I told him he'll just handle that. I mean, that's Mama Love, of course, but yeah, so he's spending time right now trying to walk her through what to do and talk to the people in the store, and you know what I mean, they saying no, you need to do this, and you know what I mean, it's just a whole bunch of complications, you know what I mean, for no reason. But he'll be back in a second. Like I said, ain't no rush, we not tripping. Gotta help Mama Love out. Thank you for coming to Chicago, bro. We appreciate all the people from we appreciate all the people from Chicago for welcoming us. Yeah, we appreciate that. Y'all welcomed us to Chicago. Every time we go to Chicago, we get shown mad love when we in Chicago. And we appreciate that, because honestly, it makes us want to really go back, and we really enjoy our time there. And you know what I mean, it just makes for a good situation. So yeah, I definitely like Chicago and the people in Chicago. I definitely would go back to Chicago. We've been back there multiple times. Only thing is that I probably maybe not necessarily wouldn't live there, but as far as going there to Chicago and visiting, yeah, I definitely do that. Yeah. So I definitely would do that. I definitely would stay and visit Chicago and stuff. It's nice. And specifically when it's warm, though, because Chicago be getting cold. And I'm really not with that cold at all. Not with that cold. The cold weather is not it. It's not it. It's not it, chat. I think, I don't know how y'all Chicago people get down with that cold. I mean, but it's the same with New York, so I can't really say, oh, how y'all get down with the cold. And people be like, yo, you're from New York, now you can't get down with the cold. It's like, yeah, bro, I get that, but the thing about it is, when I'm in when I'm in like New York and stuff, most of the time I try to go to New York when it's, you know what I mean, when it's warm, not really when it's cold. I don't want to go nowhere where it's cold, where it gets cold when it's cold. See what I'm saying? I'm only trying to go there really if it's warm, because we get off the plane right now, it's cooking out here. Like, the car say 100 degrees. Like, so, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want to go somewhere and I gotta bring a jacket and a this. And maybe at that time of year when it's cold in other places, it's probably not going to be as hot, like meaning like high 90s and all of that. But it definitely still going to be like 80-something degrees. Like, we have 80-degree days in November, December, you know what I mean? Like 78 degrees, you know what I mean? In January and February. So I'm not trying to go somewhere and, it's like freezing. And I've done that though multiple times. Like when we went to Colorado. I went to Colorado we went to Colorado, and when we went to Colorado, that gym was freezing. It was like negative degrees, and that was regular to them. Like regular. So, but when we get off the plane, it was like 77 degrees here. So I got boots on, I got this big jacket, a hoodie on, hat on, for no reason. I'm like, yeah, this is not. I couldn't wait to get to the car so I could just change my stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was just like, bro, who wants to deal with that? Like with that whole we do calisthenics. We can't even do calisthenics outside because it's negative degrees outside. Nah, I'm good. I want to be able to go outside. I want to be able to stay in the same clothes pretty much all year round. I literally do stay in the same clothes all year round. Not the same outfit, obviously, but I don't change I don't go to winter clothes and summer clothes and fall clothes and spring clothes. I don't do none of that. All year round, I'm wearing the same thing, and I don't need to change my, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's colder here, none of that. I don't have to do that. I literally just go from wearing maybe a hoodie on days it was a little colder to not, you know what I mean? Or maybe if it's like in the winter, maybe I won't really be popping out with like shorts really too much, you know what I mean? Because it's a little cooler. But for the most part, I mean, in the daytime when it's like middle of the day, peak time, like 3 p.m. or whatever, even on those days, you could pretty much always even pop out with shorts, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But maybe by like 7 o'clock, it might be a different story. It might be a little bit colder. You obviously want, you know what I mean, wear some pants. But it's not like, damn, I gotta bundle up and wear a hat and all that. That's the great thing about Florida, especially South Florida. You know what I mean? If you live in the southern part of Florida, because I know northern Florida gets a little colder, but you know, than southern part of Florida. But still, bro, I'm not trying to go nowhere where it's gonna be snowing and all of that. Like, we know a brother who just, I think this past winter or something, he passed away from, are you shoveling snow? 37 years old. That just ain't enjoyable, I'm telling you. And again, some of these places, they get cold and it's nice to visit and stuff. But like, I experienced that for so much of my life. I don't really need to like go back and experience it. And because, you know, being in Florida, I've gotten spoiled to this weather. Like, I've gotten spoiled. Like, I really got to the point where it's just like, bro, I don't want to go nowhere where it's going to be warm. Like, it's not going to be warm. Like, if it's cold, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to go there. But I think Islam feel the same way. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Islam feel the exact same way. Yeah. Yeah, this is. Yeah, you gotta have that warm weather so you could just chill out and calm and chillax. Yeah. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Yeah, it's like, who wants to deal with that? It's not cool. Warm weather over cold weather. Facts. How you gonna end up choosing to be in cold weather? Some people really do like that though. Cold weather. I'm good though. I'm good. Come outside. That drink freezing. Ice on the ground. You probably about to, you know what I mean? You gotta pay attention. Make sure you don't slip, trip. It's like, wait a minute. Some of the best states or places that like I kind of like. I do like Georgia. Georgia's calm. Georgia's cool. Texas is calm. Texas is cool. Obviously Florida, of course, but so obviously because I live here, I ain't mention it. But North Carolina definitely get a little bit cooler, which, you know what I mean? Which I really didn't, you know. If you'd asked me when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have necessarily thought that North Carolina and South Carolina don't get really cold like that, but they do. They do. But North Carolina is nice. Yeah, North Carolina is nice. I don't like California. New York is good for what it's good for, but it's crazy because I feel like I'm having PTSD just thinking about living in New York. Like, I'm good. Like, New York could just stay right where it's at, and I'm gonna leave that joint alone. But it's cool to visit though. I ain't gonna lie. It's cool to visit every once in a while when I haven't been. But I don't know. I just feel like there's nothing else there for me in New York. Like, so Florida's my home. It's nothing else there for me to be like, oh, I want to go back to New York. It's nothing else there. The only thing I do like is, you know, there is definitely opportunities and, you know, it's money, you know, you can make from there, or, you know, obviously, you know, that's a good thing. And lastly is food. Like, there's mad good food all over the city. Like, you can find any kind of food you want to, pretty much all over the world, right? You want Italian food, Jamaican food, Spanish food, Chinese food, you know what I mean? Like, Indian food, you know what I mean? Turkish food, you know, you could find all kind of different food, right? But, you know, I don't know. Besides that, I mean, that's it. Ain't nothing else. I do like the calisthenics scene, and when I say that, it's really not the people, honestly, because a lot of the calisthenic people is just like, whatever, it's just drama. But I mean, I like the actual, like the fact that when you go to a park, there's it's a high chance that it's gonna be a pull-up bar there. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I like. So I like that people are also more aware of calisthenics. And I think that's the quote-unquote cheat code as far as, New York or whatever it is, the way it is now. There's literally pull-up bars and, like, mad parks. Like, you're not going to sit here and be like, oh, damn, I can't. No, it's a pull-up bar in mad different parks. Let's check it out. Let's see how many parks is in New York City. How many parks does New York City have?
New York City has more than 1,700 parks, playgrounds, and recreation facilities across its 5 boroughs. These spaces span over 30,000 acres, ranging from huge properties like Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx to smaller spots like Central Park. Is there a specific park you'd like to know more about?
How many of those parks have like pull-up bars or outdoor fitness facilities?
It's hard to get an exact number, but many NYC parks have outdoor fitness equipment. You can find things like pull-up bars, parallel bars, and abs benches in places like Central Park, Tompkins Square Park, Brooklyn Bridge Park, and Riverside Park. Would you like me to search for parks in a specific area?
Can you give me an estimate? Is it 100, 200, 300?
While there isn't one specific number, it's estimated that at least 50 parks in NYC have outdoor fitness areas, and many more include things like pull-up bars. The NYC Parks Department lists more than 70 locations with fitness equipment, so it's probably even more than that. Is there a particular neighborhood or borough you're interested in?
What borough has the most outdoor fitness facilities?
The Bronx and Brooklyn both have quite a few. You'll find multiple parks with fitness equipment in those boroughs. Manhattan has some too, like Central Park and Tompkins Square Park, but the Bronx and Brooklyn seem to have more across their different neighborhoods. Are you looking in a specific section of those boroughs?
Yeah, see what I'm saying, chat? So it's like mad different parks and stuff like that to work out in. I mean, yeah, it's like you could literally go and there's like a community of people who just be in that same park, and you know what I mean, it'd be 50 people, you know what I mean, maybe not 50 in a specific park per se, but it'll probably be like a good, you know what I mean, you could find a good 10 people in this particular park that's gonna be working out, right? You know what I mean, that, you know, any part of the day, you know what I mean, find a few 2 or 3 people there, a few people into calisthenics and stuff like that. It's not going to be something where, you know, it's the only, like, you're the only person that goes to that park and there's never, ever, ever anybody there. That happens once in a while in, like, some parks in the distance where you might, you know, generally go there at this particular time and you don't have a specific crew of people who work out there. But in most parks, each park kind of got, like, a little crew, you know what I mean? You know, depends on what time of day they work out, you know, depend on the neighborhood and things like that, but every park, you know, that got a pull-up bar, it's a little community there, you know what I mean? Of somebody that work out and that's been working out in that park for many years and things like that. So that's why New York City is on top when it comes to that, because New York City is let me see how many miles New York City is. I think it's probably like 26 or something like that. How many miles across is New York City?
New York City is made up of 5 boroughs and stretches about 47 kilometers, or roughly 29 miles from north to south, and the same distance from east to west. The longest distance between its boundaries is about 35 miles. Which of the boroughs are you most interested in?
Yeah, well, that pretty much is the same thing I just said. Instead of 26, it's actually 29. But still, same difference. So in 29 miles across, you got probably like close to like 100 parks in that same, you know what I mean, vicinity that's gonna have fitness facilities, right? It's a lot of places for people to actually work out. So it's a big, you know, fitness community and things like that. So I think that definitely is, you know, New York is on top when it comes to that. You know what I mean? I was gonna say they, you know what I mean, as if I'm not from there, but I definitely don't live there anymore. But other places have their little calisthenics areas and stuff like that. But the parks is like few and far in between. So usually it's a couple of different parks, and those parks usually just hang on a lot to the actual, you know what I mean, situation. You know, they just hang on to that particular park, that particular, you know, area or whatever it is, because they know that there ain't another one there. So it might be, you might go to a city and ask them, yo, what's up with the calisthenics park? Yo, y'all got one? Yeah, we got 2. That's it. They just got 2 in the whole city. So other than that, you got to go to the gym to go do calisthenics and find a squat rack or a pull-up bar or something like that actually has the correct setup, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know what I mean, which is going to be difficult because some gyms don't have a proper good pull-up bar, or some gym might not have no dip bar, you know what I mean, or the pull-up bar is there but there's something above, so you can't really do muscle-ups. All of these different things, you know what I mean, be little barriers and stuff like that of, you know, being able to stop you from living out your calisthenics fantasies. So that's what I call it. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. So what is it? Yo, what's good? What's good? Walaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am your brother from Kazakhstan. Abu Osman, Barakallahu Feekum, brothers. Walaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Walaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The best part of calisthenics is the community and meeting like-minded athletes. That's a fact. That is a fact. Because you could get mad strong, become, you know, have that discipline, that motivation, etc., to be able to work out if, you know what I mean, you got a group of people and y'all all just strong. Yeah, not everybody is gonna be able to, you know what I mean? And not everybody's not gonna be able to get to that level if they working out by themselves. But they probably could get way stronger if they actually was, you know what I mean, working out in a group and pushing people to get stronger and that type of stuff. So that's why I'd be like, it's better for some people, or a lot of people, if anything, to work out with other people and have those friendly competitions. It doesn't have to be like some kind of beef or whatever it is, but yeah, have some friendly competitions where, you know, you challenging yourself and you pushing yourself to be better. You know what I mean? Doing time routines. If you're doing them time routines, then you can end up, you know what I mean, beating your own time, being your own little, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Your own, what's that called? Yeah, you know, your own little competition. You know what I mean? Or your own rivalry. You start your own little rivalry with yourself. Maybe you do the routine. And you do the routine with a low, you know, a few extra pounds, maybe 10 pounds or something like that, and then, you know, and you try to have your time that you did it with the 10 pounds beat your time that you had when you did it body weight, you know. So it's like, you know, it's different ways to like switch it up and build up the community and stuff like that, you know. It's, you know, just be friendly, man. You know what I mean? Be calm and collective. People just be so abrasive and be so harsh and ready to critique somebody else, and it's like, man, don't do that, man. Everybody starts from somewhere, and, you know, we could all get stronger together, you know what I mean, one rep at a time, you know. And some people just have different goals when it comes to working out in general. You know what I mean? So that's also a thing as well. But yeah, sir. Calisthenic thing and no joke, man. Don't do that, man. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the audio is still good because we got in a little dead zone. So you know, it get a little tricky over here in these pots, but that's why we got these, you know, good old Starlink and a couple, you know, connections and all of that. You know what I mean? That we got bonded together and all that, so we can maintain a good stream, good connectivity when we on the move. Skeezy. My Neezy for Sheezy. That's what all them old heads be saying. Positive competition. That's a fact. Big brother. Who is it next to you? Wish something to the brothers from Kazakhstan. The brother next to me is Islam. That's his name, Shoaib Islam. He is on the phone currently handling some business. So I won't be putting him on the spot right now and putting the camera on him and all that, because, you know, like I said, he handling business. But as soon as he's done, you know what I mean, he'll be back on the live stream and we'll be full in effect. Yo, hit that like button, chat. You already know what time it is, man. If y'all like up, we gonna rep up and knock them drinks out. So, yeah. What's the word? Y'all got any questions? Any concerns? Anything y'all trying to figure out? Y'all gotta definitely, you know, stay tuned for that Discord. Tap in with us on Discord also, so we could really be connected with the people. And definitely could also be aware of the text number. Y'all can text the text number and also stay tuned for, you know, the different live streams and everything like that you know that we got coming up. You know, and if you want to holler at us about some business or something like that, you could also contact us through the text number. It's better to do that than to actually reach out to the DMs, because the DMs be something else. Between all the people adding to the stories and, you know what I mean, yo, what's this? Yo, what's that? You know what I mean? Even some people we want to contact about the orders and stuff. That's not the best way. So contact the text number and we could get back to that, you know, and respond to that quick, fast. You know, it is a little sign up thing, you know, you put your name and stuff. You don't have to actually put your, you know, your government name and stuff. Yeah, so but I mean, like, you know, why not? But the number will be able to, you know, have a direct contact to us. So that number is 718-865-2873. So if you text that number, you're gonna be all the way in the game. All the way in the game. So all you gotta do is sign up for that text number and tap in with us.
Call the representative over because he has to do his job, and have him open a new phone.
Yeah. Man, he's been on the phone dealing with this joint for like an hour. It's like mad difficult to just do some of the basic things for some reason. But, you know, either way, sometimes you have to deal with people and they don't want to really do their job correctly and stuff like that. But I don't know the details that's going on, obviously, with that situation. But it's all good. It's all good. But like I said, remember, text that number and you can sign up with us and get in tune. 718-865-2873. You can stay in tune with us for all the updates and all of the everything we got going on. You can stay in tune with it. I mean, where we gonna be, you know what I mean, locations, etc., everything. So all you gotta do is just tap in with us. Tap in with us, chat. Man, I wish I had something more interesting going on right now, but we obviously just driving. We on the way back.
He has to open.
I'm also not trying to be super loud because
he needs to go into the settings and find the IME number.
Yeah, he's also on the phone handling some business. So yeah, I'm not trying to be too loud. I know I got the mics pretty close though, so the mics, should be picking me up amazingly. Let me see. I'm also not. Oh yeah, and you can hear him good too. But it's cool though. Yeah. So everything is good. We rocking and rolling. We just trying to stay consistent with the live streams, posting consistently. Doing everything else business wise that we got to do behind the scenes. The inventory and the manufacturing and all of that. We just trying to stay in tune and tapped in and doing everything we're supposed to do. Because that's all we can do. Because everything we're supposed to do is all that we can do. So that's it. That's all we're trying to do. Other than that, we just chilling. Like I said, I really do. I wish we did have something else more interesting going on right now. But we just on the way back right now. But we will be in full effect, inshallah, when we as soon as we touch back down at home and we can lock in and do everything we need to do. We gonna be back shaking and moving on the streams, full effect. We're gonna have some battles at the HQ. It's gonna be a movie, inshallah. So yeah, so that's really the move right now. Yeah. Yo, any of y'all be watching the World Cup? Y'all be tapping in with the World Cup or whatever. If you're watching soccer, aka football.
The long number that starts with 5 above the transfer bid.
Or y'all don't really be messing with the sports and stuff like that.
Let me get it.
What y'all be messing with the sports or not really? Because I know I don't really be watching no sports like that. Honestly, I do be tapping in with basketball because I did watch basketball and play basketball a lot when I was younger. Like when I was growing up, I played basketball a lot, but now I don't really play any kind of sports at all. So you know what I mean? I don't really play no sports like that anymore. I just work out, but I do from time to time play basketball whenever I get the chance. But when I say get the chance, or from time to time, I mean like once every 6 months. It's not a regular kind of situation, you know what I mean? It's not a regular situation. It's a once in a while kind of thing, like very, very rarely. So at this point, I think the last time I played or shot a basketball, besides an arcade machine, because I was shooting a basketball on an arcade machine like twice recently, on 2 different occasions. But besides that, I think the last time was probably maybe the beginning of the year or ending of last year, something like that. So definitely easily been about 6 months or more that I haven't actually really shot a basketball or dribbled a basketball or played any form of game and playing basketball. So you know what I mean? It's not something I really do like that anymore. I kind of wish I did play basketball more. Basketball is great cardio, it's good exercise, and it's actually fun because I still, you know what I mean? I still love basketball. I can't say I still got hoop dreams, but I definitely, you know what I mean? I love basketball. I love basketball, and it's crazy because I don't really watch basketball anymore, but sometimes I'll be watching the highlights and stuff like that in more recent times, but I don't really watch basketball like that anymore. No. I haven't really been in tune with basketball in a few years, honestly. I haven't been locked in on basketball since I guess you could say the the Warriors and the Cavs was having their rivalry. You know what I mean? So it's been a minute. He says, if I have any mistakes, then forgive me. I am really writing translator. Strengthening you got. Okay. Alright, no problem. I'm not even really sure what you were trying to say, brother, but he said, nah, I don't watch soccer. Yeah, I mean, me neither, really, honestly. I just was wondering because I know that's what's going on. I never really watched soccer. I never really played soccer either, or football, whatever you want to call it. Even American football. I mean, I've definitely watched more American football, but then I have soccer, right? What we call in the U.S. But I don't really watch that either. You know what I mean? At all, and I know way less about that than anything. The sport that I'm most familiar with is basketball. I don't watch no hockey. I don't watch baseball, and to me, baseball is kind of boring.
First and last name
to watch, but I do like. I wouldn't mind playing baseball. You see what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not watching no baseball. And same with like football. Football, I could watch a football game, but I'm not really superly interested, right? But like a basketball game, I could kind of, you know what I mean? Not kind of, but I could watch that. Only thing is, I could say even a quote-unquote whack. When I say whack, meaning maybe it's just like two teams that's not really, some crazy teams and stuff like that. I could still watch those games. But like certain things just gotta be like a whole next level. Like it gotta be one of the top best games. It gotta be like a Super Bowl or something where I might actually watch one of these games. You know what I mean?
This was all supposed to be. This was supposed to be a easy thing. I brought both phones at the same time.
I'm not really into the whole sports thing. So yeah, it says yes. Yo, what up, Gusto?
This is becoming more complicated. Now I'm getting ready to leave T-Mobile because
yeah, sports is trash. Yeah, I think.
What's so complicated about this stuff?
I think sports
take from my card that's on file. Like, what's going on here?
Sports ish, trash ish. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I mean, only when I say that is because I don't know. I feel like maybe when you're younger,
it was 4 lines that
then
was coming over.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe when you're younger, you just enjoy sports. But I mean, I could be wrong because older people enjoy sports too. But I don't know. For me, when I was younger, or if it's a sport that I'm playing or super interested in, then it's like, alright, yeah, I'm into it. You know what I mean? I'm into the sports. But
she was in another state.
But now, nah, not really. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of why I can't really watch basketball the same way I used to. Also, I guess maybe just time aspect. You know what I mean? Sitting down. I don't really sit down and watch anything for a long amount of time. Like TV shows or movies and stuff like that. I don't really do that. Not consistently. Maybe once in a while I might watch something, but typically, nope. Everything I'm doing is on the move. It might be a YouTube, and that's it. YouTube is my quote-unquote form of TV, if anything. And on YouTube, I watch all different kinds of stuff. That's where I might watch some kind of basketball highlights, some about nature, geographic, 8329.
8329, 5529, and 9388. Those are all numbers that's added. That fourth number, that's supposed to be my mother's number.
Yeah. Man, they ain't too many Muslims playing baseball like that. We need to step into that field, literally.
Yeah.
Nah, that would be dope. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, I know like there's a lot of boxers that's Muslim, but I don't really watch boxing that much either. You know what I mean? I kind of be, once in a while be in tune and stuff, but again, I don't really be watching too many sports though. When you back training, man, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. That would be good. Tomorrow would be good. I feel like I'm getting weak. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have aches and pains and I ain't even working out. I mean, you really shouldn't want to have aches and pains when you're working out, but I realized that not everyone, but I'm saying, like, you know, when you get older, sometimes maybe you know, you just don't got that same kind of, I don't know, that same kind of flexibility, mobility, or that same kind of, you know, when you're younger, right? But, you know, even though I'm still younger, I just be thinking, listen, people who's gonna have soreness, aches and pains, this, that. I'd rather just have those pains or quote unquote discomforts from working out rather than just not working out. Because when I don't work out, I feel like I'm getting weak. Like, I feel like day by day I'm getting weaker and weaker. I don't like going more than 2 days without working out. And yeah, after that it's like, what's going on? Yes. And at this point, it has been a minute now since I've worked out. I feel like it's been, I don't know, at least a week or something. I feel like the last time I worked out is when I did the 500 pull-ups. That's it. I feel like that might have been the last time I did any form of reps. Brothers, the prayer of a traveler is not rejected. So please make dua for yourself and all the Muslims. Barakallah fiqh barakallah. I can't talk older talk just yet. Nah, facts. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that even though I'm young, I be having a whole lot of aches and pains that I feel like I shouldn't have. But if I'm going to have them, I'd rather it just be from, you know, while I'm working out. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't work out, I would be weak, frail, and still in pain. So I'd rather just be fit, swole, and in shape and in pain, if that makes sense. But not the other way around. That just don't make sense. You know what I mean? But you definitely an old head, so I know you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You got the knees crack-a-lacking and the back pain and the arm pain and all kind of stuff you got going on. But you still putting in that pain by repping out. You know what I mean? Because if you didn't, how many people your age still talking about my neck, my back, my shoulder, my arm? You know what I mean? And some of them same kind of aches and pains you could obviously agree with, but you know, the difference is that, you know, you could still move around and you still get busy. And that's low-key how I feel, even though I'm not old. Sometimes, listen, my shoulder be hurting, my neck be hurting, my back be hurting, my knees be hurting. Like the other day I woke up, my knee was hurting. I'm talking about pain. Like my knee was in pain. And I don't know why. I just woke up like that. I was limping and all of that. And then, I don't know, I just kind of stretch, you know what I mean? A couple, ATG squats, and you know what I mean? I don't know, eventually the pain just went away. But it was like that's just that day or something, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. From time to time, my shoulder, I ain't even been working out, but somehow my wrists are hurting. I ain't been on no bikes doing nothing crazy. It's like, why my wrist hurting? It's like a lot of this stuff, I can't get a break, you know what I mean? So I just sit and
Is he still here? Where is he at?
I just chill back and relax, you know what I mean? And just work out and rest up and, you know what I mean? I know I definitely need to eat better, but I've been eating better though, but
that's a temporary number.
The only thing is that
number gets over,
I think I be eating better, but you know, I still be eating fast food and stuff like that, but I definitely eat way less of it than I used to.
Her old phone and her text message, she has the account number and the transfer pin right
so,
there in
yeah.
the text message from me.
Yeah, but it's cool. You think Calis's programming can benefit athletes versus weight training? Yeah, I think it definitely can. Because, you know, the thing about it is, like, depending on maybe the sport that you play, obviously I think lifting and adding weight to your body is definitely beneficial. But it's not like you can't build up a strong body, a functional body with just body weight training, obviously.
929-317.
The thing is that you gotta literally build up and, you know, in the right way. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kind of be versatile. If you're an athlete, you also can't just lock in and just do one form of exercise, like, only, right? You gotta, because if you running and jumping and stuff, that's gonna be using your whole body. You know what I mean? It's not just, you know, you're a boxer, you punching, so you just You just need your arms. That's it. No, you need your legs too. You need your core.
One of your
you need
one of your
strength in
staff
all
members
kinds
in
of
your
your
store didn't want to do his
you
job.
know, all kinds of parts of your body. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool. Yeah, but yeah, I suggest you just do everything. You know what I mean? When I say do everything, meaning you just, you know, you do calisthenics.
Well,
if that's
you can talk to the customer
primarily
guy.
want
he's
you,
probably he's right
you know,
at the
to
end of transferring the number.
You know, if that's what you kind of want to focus on as far as
No,
calisthenics,
he needs,
then go ahead.
Needs some help from you guys, so he asked some help from you guys.
But if you want to do weightlifting and stuff like that, I think you definitely should kind of implement some calisthenics, because the calisthenics is more a little functional. It's a little more functional training to where you could, you know, I just feel like because it incorporates more muscle groups. When you sitting down and you got to go lift up that box, right, or something like you're not sitting on a machine, or you actually going to be using multiple parts of your body at the same time. That's also why I believe in supersets, not just hitting one muscle group solely, by itself all the time. Sometimes you might do that, but generally speaking, I feel like supersets is the best. Challenging the body, and that getting that whole body activated. You know what I mean? The core. You know what I mean? The biceps, the lats. You know what I mean? The tricep, shoulders. You know what I mean? Front and rear delts. You just want to attack multiple parts of the body. And you're just going to get that cardiovascular up too. You know what I mean? Do your cardio too. That's good for your heart health. Get that cardio up. You want to be able to breathe? Do more cardio. And it don't got to be nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Walking, couple sprints here and there, some burpees. Burpees is a great exercise. It's going to incorporate every part of your body at the same time. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing to get to some burpees, especially if you're younger. Get to them burpees. How would you train kids? Well, everybody's at a different level, whether it be a kid, whether it be an adult, whatever. Some kids are strong. You meet a little 7-year-old, he probably doing pull-ups. You know what I mean? So you just never know. You might be doing a crazy amount of push-ups. So I would say, we just trying to gauge where their level is at, and then from there, you just try to, increase on that, basically. So if they just, they doing a couple of push-ups, 2 or 3, 5 push-ups, whatever, you just, do 2 push-ups with them at a time per set, and, build them up. If, they a little overweight, you probably, make it fun. I mean, fitness should be fun. I mean, obviously when you're older, you got a little more discipline to do, strict routine and stuff like that. But when you just talking about having and living a healthy lifestyle, you don't need to just be super overly strict with yourself and stick to a regimen. And it's like, nah, bro, it's supposed to be fun. Get outside, walk around, you know what I mean? Play some sports, you know what I mean? And have some discipline about doing it, you know what I mean? And people just be sitting in their house on the couch or at the computer and at the desk all day and in front of a TV all day and just eating. So you're not even burning off those extra calories. Walking is one of the best things that you could do, because
yes,
you're gonna burn off a lot of excess calories and active calories just by walking. You know what I mean? Walking throughout the day. Something be 2 blocks away up the street or whatever, a 5-minute walking. People just get in the car. It's like, what are you getting in the car for?
1 second.
You might as well just...
That's not it.
Go ahead and, you know what I mean? Just walk that. Don't be lazy. Walk that.
It was 272.
So, I think a lot of people need to just walk more. That's it. And start even with your kids. Go on a nice walk with your kids. Sprint every now and then. There's a statistic, I think, that most people or something like that, after the age of maybe 30 or something like that, they never sprint ever again in their whole life. Think about that. That means some danger or something crazy going on. You ain't never gonna sprint, run, or nothing ever again in your life.
Yeah, your phone is working.
You know what I mean?
Right? You want a new one.
if you 70 years old, then that means 40 years of your life you ain't never gonna run, sprint, or jump again. Come on, man.
Yeah, it looked like. Yeah,
That's crazy. So
because it was.
that's
on
just my
3
personal
weeks,
opinion.
So it looked like it went through. It looked like it went through.
If you had a son or daughter, oh yeah, I mean same thing. It doesn't really matter whether son or daughter, same thing.
Yeah.
Just get out.
Nah, that's perfect.
You know, have them. You know,
Yes, thank you so
do
much.
some sports,
That was
sprint,
amazing. I
do
appreciate
some
it.
walks, do some. You know what I mean? Jumping jacks and things like that, and then
No, that's
trying to
all
have them
that
do
we
a few
all said,
push-ups
brother.
and
We have agreed.
you know stuff like that here and there, and some squats and stuff like that. And you just build up upon that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be
Thank you.
something where it's
Bye-bye.
like you have to train and become the strongest and best athlete or anything crazy like that. So,
All right, Mom. Love you.
it's time for Jude.
Later. Be safe.
Asr, my brother, is driving. Yes, sir.
But before
just came
Asa,
in.
we just made it home. We just made it home. Before Asa,
I think he's probably talking about himself, but
and it's time to do some muscle ups. Let me see if I get 5 clean ones. My shoulders is
where y'all get the
It's
Free
cooked.
Palestine jerseys from?
Free Palestine. Just chill out. Chill out.
Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. My man ran off without me being ready. He jumped off the phone, happened to be ready at that specific moment. 1 second. One second.
Some muscle ups. Wonder what my man Mel got.
I mean, it's only one thing I spend my money on in my spare time.
Everything.
It's not everything. It's only 2 things I really spend my money on: food and probably something that I ordered to do with a camera or live streaming. So I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure it is probably something to do with that.
Alright, y'all. These are the welcome back. You know what I mean? Just touchdown muscle ups.
I know that bar is
That bar is hot.
fire.
Hot fire. Hot fire. I'ma use this as a clip for my kick. Who's this from Chicago? Hello? Yes. Who am I speaking to? Okay, yeah. It's not a good time. Yeah. I'm still interested. Probably tomorrow after 1 p.m., but before 5. We're in EST. Thank you. No problem. Bye. Always business, y'all. Ooh! Ooh! Fresh home. Fresh home. Fresh home. Smell turn now.
What?
It's smell turn now.
Keep me centered. Yeah, put your arm through.
It's smell turn now.
I got mad stuff in my pocket.
Yeah, put it down on that. It's smell turn now. Boy, that muscle ups was difficult. And I'm out of breath. And I just had a Slurpee, no freaky. We gonna clip the live. My fault, y'all. I wanted to really highlight y'all. But
I got the sweaty palms.
and he went over to
Yeah, because if I go over there, my hand's definitely going to be sweaty on that bar.
so the bar depends on how his hand's gonna be sweaty or not.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that, his right elbow. You seen that?
That joint was nasty.
His right elbow.
I got the sweatiest palms. No, the reason I say that is because it's not gonna change whether my hands are sweaty. It's the fact that I could actually wrap my full hand around the bar on the
Right.
slim bar rather than
Guys, what you know
On that
about
one.
coming home to this? Because we're not trying to hear what Mel talking about.
he chat.
He sound like the Philly boy when he couldn't muscle up.
What are you talking about? I muscled up.
He sound like the Philly bull. What it's like, guys? 347-651-0895. Lock in what my man said from Iron Fortress. Look, this is the beauty of coming home
And he probably didn't even get that.
to Florida. You got a 13-foot tall monkey bar. Just in your front yard, not your backyard. Front yard. Then you got bars on bars. 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 Bars on bars, yeah. I don't care how tall you was, we got a bar for you. We got the sharp bars over here.
Oh, I just ripped my hand.
Just ripped his hand.
Look how hot that bar is.
Just like that.
Nasty.
Then we got this bar right here. We got the rings. I'm about to set up my weight section again. Outside.
Hit the record button and turn it off.
Huh?
The record button, turn it off.
And then we also, I'll put this little pull-up bar here, but I'm gonna switch that. We got a nice little setup, man. I'm just grateful.
50 clip
What?
on push up.
50 clip on push-ups.
This bar is hot, and I don't even know why I opted for this. Because I know this one is hotter than...
Why don't you go to the black bar then? Nah, it's not that bad.
It is, but I'm going to get through it. Bismillah.
50 clip, count it up. Let's see these reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40.
I'm tired. Woo! I'm tired.
2, 4, 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 50.
That was nasty.
50 clip on the push.
Ooh. How I ripped my hand like that, though? I thought it was about 5 pull-ups.
All right, let me get my phones. Headed to the crib. We're going to shut the live down. I wanted to go into the warehouse, but I think the
No.
folks might be in there.
No, it's good, but I don't know. I'm done. I mean, that was like 2 hours
Yeah.
to get back over here, so I'm good.
No, I'm just talking about just going in there to see what was up.
Let me get the stuff done.
I don't know. It's getting sticky now.
Oh, we're gonna find
You
out.
don't know? Because I seen the plug-in, but sometimes, more might leave the plug-in on accident. So it might be somebody, might be nobody. Iron Fortress push-up bars right here. I got this little pull-up situation. I cut that gate open over there so I could get a longer willy when I'm right here. No?
I don't know. I ain't get no answer.
Anybody home?
Hold on, let me see.
Cause that joint's still plugged in.
I know. Probably not, but I don't got my key anyway, so I couldn't open the door anyway.
Oh, I got mine.
All right, let me get it. Yes, sir, it's done. Come on.
You wanna open? I wanna open. Okay, yes. Okay, this was one of my little pups right here. Yeah, see, we got the leg press situation with the curls. Another little squat rack over there. But we gotta bring these in the spot now. Got these babies done today.
Load it up.
While we was going ski. And we gotta get over here, do some cutting. And then we gotta
stack it up.
Then we gotta package. Yes, then we gotta package. All right, let's hit the crib because we gotta unload these ripsticks after Salah.
All right, y'all already know what time it is. I'm clipping this joint.
All right, much love y'all in the chat. We didn't get to read the chat.
It's all good. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna have a better live in, you know what I mean?
Couple days.
Yeah, just give us a couple days, y'all. What's today? Monday?
Yeah, look at my mom's old whip right here.
Give us to Wednesday.
Something new.
Give us Wednesday. Wednesday we back live.
That's Mama Love old joint. That joint is disabled.
All right, y'all already know what time it is. Stay tuned. Stay ripped. 6-pack, big bag, big facts. Yo.
Get you a F-150. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can do.
Listen up. Listen up. Go follow us on Kick. Go follow us on Twitch. But mainly Kick. Because we trying to build it up. We trying to get that joint up out the dirt.
We trying to.
You feel me?
And watch what we do with this side of the land. Hey, just stay tuned. Stay tuned for what we do with this side of the land. We had the sugar cane and all of that growing, but watch what we do with this side. Lock in there. We got some projects coming up, guys.
Yo, we gonna be working.
All right.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Let's get it.
Okay. Big bag.